Yeah, that's actually Zayden's personality perfectly.
Damn.
Yeah, I vote Icurus. I think Icurus is a great name.
Icarus is a good name.
Yeah.
And canonically, uh, boss and I guess your call sign is Starscream, isn't it, Delaney?
It's still Starscream. I haven't changed it yet. I need to
So
still need to
boss
figure out a
and
new
oh, that's terrible. Boss and Starscream having an argument
one.
over what the ship's name should be, and then everyone else just like outvotes them and says it should be Icarus.
Perfect.
It's like they're just in the background arguing while we're over here just actually
Actually,
voting on an
naming the
official name.
ship. That's perfect.
Already painting on the name on the side of it.
If this was an animated show, that would be the perfect first beginning of the first episode.
I agree.
The perfect intro, bro. The perfect.
God
intro.
damn it, it's going in the notes.
It's going in the notes. It has. I'm telling you, I love. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing.
And I recorded part of it.
Oh hell yeah!
What shit now are you?
What?
That's one of the things that I said when I was yelling at Waylon. I was quoting myself.
Oh my god. Oh my god, is that a pirate ship with fucking legs?
Oh, you hadn't seen that yet? Waylon sent that.
I just saw that.
It's a mecha pirate ship, bro.
Delaney, how do I spell your pilot's name?
Zayden.
You could easily make a Barbarossa that looks like that.
C-A-Y?
By the way.
It's in the pilot
No.
roster if you look in that channel.
Oh, gotcha.
Zayden.
Oh, Z-A-Y.
Zayden.
Ah.
Technically,
Yoshikaga
his
Josuke.
call sign is Starscream, but I haven't, only because I haven't come up with a different one. That's just a placeholder for now.
Yoshikaga Josuke. Ding 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 ding. Okay, so maybe we can say. Well, it does have moth on it, but we can kind of just ignore that. Though it does kind of make sense. Ship isn't called
Raymond,
moth. That's
why
just
did-
the type
Raymond?
of ship it is.
Why did you just mess
Lane.
with the scheduling?
How do I get into the boundary thingy?
Are we
should be-
going into the Foundry?
And stuff?
Yes.
Oh. Are we?
I
Yeah.
believe that's pinned somewhere.
Out of my ears.
It's in the fucking Lancer game session. Lancer General memes, I believe. No, actually, it is in the scheduling.
Yes, it is in the scheduling.
Oh, it is?
It
Can
clicks
you
the
pin
fucking
that?
pin.
'Cause I'll-
It is pinned. It's the
Oh,
invite
okay, I
link
see.
pin.
I specifically wanted to pin it because I know it's like vaguely important to have that in one
Lenny?
place.
Yo. What?
Never mind.
Okay,
What do you mean?
here's a
never
good
mind?
question. Who's going to be
Nothing.
piloting the ship?
What's wrong, Raymond?
Wait a minute.
Well,
like,
I
boy?
just saw the art
So-
for Zayden.
Another
What?
question is, how similar is piloting a ship to piloting a mech?
Not at all.
Nothing.
Can we have AI fly the ship?
Easily.
Let's do that.
What's wrong with the art for Zayden, Raymond?
Okay, are we
Nothing.
doing an AI or an
What do you mean
NHP?
nothing? What do you mean nothing? What's
I
wrong with the
mean-
art for Zayden?
An NHP would be fine.
Does the
Can
haircut
we
look
link one of
familiar?
ours to it?
Could I have Otacon do it?
Oh, easily. Otacon would be excellent for the job.
No.
I vote
Yeah.
Does the
Otacon.
hair-
Maybe. A little bit.
Well, Raymond, here's
Yes?
a fun fact. I made Zayden
Then
before I
That
redesigned
shit itself.
Mina. What I
then
did
the
Oh.
was
person.
I yoinked
Holy shit.
Zayden's haircut off of him and threw it onto Mina.
That's why it looks so
What?
similar.
I literally
Ah.
stole Zayden's original
good, Jordan?
haircut, gave it to Mina, and then now that I have Zayden again, they just have the same hair. Yeah.
Ah.
Although technically Mina's haircut's different now because she's got the side bang happening. But yeah, technically it was Zayden's haircut first.
Interesting
Oh,
backstory.
His hair has
Uh,
not changed. He basically looks the same with a cup. His outfit's different, and he has a scar on his nose and eyebrow now. But other than that, he looks exactly the same as I designed him back in 9th grade.
Yes, I
character
did
in
notice that,
9th grade?
Waylon. Torn did just
Yup.
kind of fucking vanish.
He was originally just an original character that I made for myself, like for a story that I'd come up with, and not like Lancer or D&D or anything. But I have a habit of reusing old characters. Zayden was actually in the same story as Vera, who I played as in Jim's Haunted Mansion, and Mary, who I'm going to play as in Waylon's campaign.
You got all these characters.
Yeah, so I
So,
literally I have such a bad habit of just yoinking old characters and tossing them into something new.
I suppose the person flying the ship is Otacon and Boss.
Oh, did I get paid?
Probably less boss, more Otacon. Otacon can do it
I'm-
literally without thinking.
I'm going to be in the pilot's chair.
Torn, you
Probably.
okay? Torn?
So I'm good. Can you hear me?
You good,
Oh,
Torn?
Yeah. So
What
the hell
happened to
just
you?
happened?
My computer just shit itself.
Oh,
Oh,
real?
lovely.
That's a first.
Real.
Yeah, I love how our name is, we're gonna crash into the sun and die.
Hell yeah.
You only
Wait, does
Definitely
that
not
mean we're Mothman?
foreshadowing.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No foreshadowing on that one.
Ooh.
me. Yeah.
But, yeah, if Otacon's flying the ship, odds are Boss is in the pilot's chair so he can keep track of everything Otacon's doing. Let's keep track and more try and help.
It's gonna be interesting.
So is that like the equivalent of putting your Tesla on autopilot and just holding the steering wheel just in case?
Yes.
An
Exactly.
interesting idea that you guys are going to have to wrap your heads around. That's not necessarily that hard. NHPs are not AI. They are, for all intents and purposes, they are people.
Why do you think you have to be an Otacon like a person?
Yeah, they are people.
Oh,
And
back to
when an
Chalice.
NHP cascades, basically the thing that's making them think like a person is starting to erode, and they think themselves out of a human perspective, pretty much. Like their intelligence exponentially grows, and they just derealize, pretty much. Like they disassociate so hard, they stop experiencing time in a linear way.
That's unfortunate.
Very
As in
Holy
shit.
causality breaks down for them. So they could experience things happening in the future in the present, or something in the past in the future. Like everything breaks down for them.
So now,
And it's really terrible for them as well, because like that person part of them, it is real. Like it is essentially their mind compartmentalized into a person. So they feel like they are dying when they cascade.
oh,
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
That's terrible.
No, let me just tell you, be glad none of you are NHPs, because cascading would suck.
What is Cascade? Sorry, I was half listening.
So NHPs can essentially. So you know how I mentioned that they're like math demons forced to think like people, right?
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe them. Well, sometimes the things that are forcing them to think like people, called shackles in Lancer, sometimes that shackling can erode. and they can derealize and disassociate so hard they stop experiencing time in a linear fashion.
Hmm.
As in, they can experience the past and the future, or the future and the present. And they completely lose themselves in the noise, so to speak.
Well then.
Yeah,
Good luck
it's
to
not a
you
good
guys.
feeling.
I don't have any HP.
It's like dying.
Yikes. Hope that doesn't
I
happen
wasn't
to
paying
poor old
attention, but
Otacon.
Otacon literally can't
I'm sure
cascade.
it'll be fine.
Wrong. Otacon can cascade. You just have to
No.
choose when to let him
Yeah.
go.
Do not let it go, Waylon.
No, see, here's the thing, Waylon. It specifically states in Technophile that you can choose to let them go. Meaning you essentially, until then, you are keeping them on the threshold. So imagine you're about to fall off the edge of a cliff. You know that tingling feeling you get in your feet when you look over an edge of something that's like really high?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but constant, and one person is keeping you in that and preventing you from falling.
Do not tell Otacon that you are doing that
And
to
you
him,
can't help but
please.
wonder if the feeling of the feeling of about to fall is better or worse than actually falling.
Why do you have to phrase it like that? Now I just feel bad.
Because maybe he'll thank you.
You
or
have a
maybe he'll hate
math
you.
demon in your fucking backpack.
Don't some of us
You
have two?
should feel bad.
What do you mean some of us have two?
Because I know you can stack them.
You can stack them. Technically, yes, you can.
I believe Waylon is the only one that has two.
No,
Not
Waylon
yet.
only has
I
one. Thank God.
I went off of Iconoclast to get Infiltrator.
Though I have to say, don't feel bad. Like, don't feel like your character is villainous because nobody knows. Like, pretty much what I just told you, there's not really a single Lancer pilot that understands that unless they're an NHP specialist. So, Boss would have no idea. And really, to a similar extent, Otacon wouldn't know either. What you do to prevent an NHP from cascading is something called cycling, which pretty much every like decade or so you turn them off and then turn them back on again.
Just a hard reset.
Yeah.
A well-needed hard reset.
Nobody knows if that's like death, and you're pretty much just killing your NHP and then bringing it back with the same memories, or if it's just like taking a nap once every decade. Because you start to go a little crazy and disassociate if you go long enough without sleep, so.
A decade is a bit much.
Yeah. You have to do it at least once every decade, which isn't that bad. But when you're on a ship being run by an NHP, a person has to manually reset them. So if you're in like cryogenic sleep, you have to like manually reset them. You have to like wake someone up to manually reset the NHP every time. And sometimes that doesn't work. Like sometimes damage happens and then the NHP artificially cascades. And then bad things happen. That is why Union keeps especially close tabs on NHPs. Because that thing is not there's really no better way of equating it. Like we don't really have modern terminology that makes it make sense. It's like having a demon core in your pocket or something like nuclear.
Not the demon core.
A cascading NHP could destroy a space station with a thought. And not even mean to do it. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way. Okay. I hope you guys like the music, by the way. It's surprisingly intense for what I'm describing.
Oh, my
Music isn't
fucking
bad.
laundry.
So wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
When you have multiple, doesn't it make you stronger or something stronger?
It makes Iconoclast deal more damage, specifically.
You can use another laser beam per every.
No, it just increases the damage of your main one.
Wait, you get laser beam?
By
That's
one.
not what it. That's not what it said at max. I swear it said that at max you can get like a bunch of them.
Where's Talents? Iconoclast.
I don't remember which one I took.
No.
I don't see it in my sheet.
Transmuting Spark. Oh, interesting. Is that a quick action or is that a performing any action granted to you by an NHP, excluding handing control over to the mech as a protocol, you may immediately perform the transmuting spark. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Each NHP may only trigger this action once per round. Okay, so technically yes, but that's not. Let's see, any action granted to you by an NHP. Yeah, that would work with that. That's just transmuting spark though, which isn't the same as I was thinking of mimetic spark.
Gotcha.
Mimetic spark deals scaling damage for every NHP you have. Anyway, I believe everyone except for Trevor's character. Oh, wait, hold on. Waylon, did you send me license level 1 boss?
Yeah.
Can you...
The most recent boss I sent you was the license level 1 boss.
License level 1 boss. Where? There. Perfect. Torin,
Yeah.
did you send me the license level 1 version of your character?
Probably not. 1 second.
Did you ever get around to setting it so I could put that audio sound into my dice, Joe?
I looked at that and I worked on it a little bit, and for whatever reason the option is just not available. And I don't know why.
And you set it to be my dice noise?
Yeah, I looked in the Dice Are Nice settings and it is not. It is for whatever reason not allowing it, which is really weird.
Damn. All that work for nothing.
Not so. I think. No, even then I couldn't do it. Yeah, well, I'll take another look at it, but for now we're gonna unfortunately have to deal with. Wait, hold on.
Would you also like our playlists for our pilot?
Yes. Really quick, Waylon. Are you able to add effects to your dice?
I have added an effect to my dice, yeah. I just can't add the audio noise.
You know how to do it, right?
Yeah. I have it set up to do it, it just won't let me. So I go to my special effects, I have D20 on result 20 sound custom file, and I hit the cog and go to the thing to try and map the path, and it won't let me map the path.
Weird.
But I have a D20 effect set up that is Magic Vortex.
Mm-hmm. So it is letting you customize your dice. It's
Yeah.
just not letting you add custom files to your dice.
Yeah.
Weird. Actually, interesting. Torn.
Yeah.
Torn, you didn't even make a mech, buddy.
What?
Hold on.
I did. What the fuck?
Did you? Did you?
I did. I did that last night.
Oh, Cigar Matha.
Okay. What the
It
fuck?
doesn't seem to have imported it for you.
It doesn't let you browse files, but maybe if you type in the file name. Hold on. I'm gonna test this out with
Here, Torn, just give me the lowdown on what your Cigar Matha look like. It's like the name and stuff. Oh, right. Student debt.
Was this the new mechs that we're doing with the level 2 license?
Oh no, you guys only have a level 1 license, so you still have to use the base level 0 mechs. But next license level, you get the frames.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Your
sure what.
closest, the closest that you can be probably right now is the Cigar Matha.
Oh, okay.
It's just a big mech, pretty much. Like it's size 2, has armor.
It's just an Everest.
It's pretty much just like a large Everest that can rally allies, including drones.
Okay, well, then what did you want me to specifically send you? Because I'm a little confused.
Can you see Cigar Matha?
No.
Here, do you want me to just make it for you? Like, just tell me what systems you selected, pretty much.
What is it? I don't remember.
I never see my Capcom username.
Then yes, please. I don't think it's saved. That's probably why. Did you do this? Where I already made the Everest once?
Why is it so easy to roll in that one, but not a 20?
Real. Here, Torn, do you want to just look at my screen really quick? I got you, bro.
Yes, please. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I see.
Hmm.
God, I fucking hate your colors. Holy shit.
Anyway, this one's Cigar Matha, which is basically like a big version of Everest that's good at supporting allies.
Torn
At
doesn't like
taking
my
damage.
colors.
No. I kind of like him. Anyway, I assume you want drones, so I threw a Nexus in there.
Yes, please.
I like the purple better than green everywhere.
I see many Nexuses in your future.
Hmm.
And then there's the heavy mount, which you can put another Nexus in there if you want, but I don't know. I don't know what you'd want to put in there other than that.
Howitzer.
Howitzer's not a bad option.
Isn't that what Torn had before?
I think Torn had the Hurricane Cluster Projector.
Something like that.
What was that? I had the shotgun and a fucking artillery rifle or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what you want to go for?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright. So even typing in the name of the file doesn't make it work. Alright.
So do you want the Hurricane Cluster Projector or the Howitzer?
The howitzer, because it has more range.
That is a fair assessment. Okay, so do you not want these Nexuses then? You want like a shotgun in the main and then something else in the flex mount?
It is weird.
The nexuses are the drones, right?
So this can get a little confusing, but
Yeah.
I understand. So the Hydra is unique because the Hydra license gets Nexuses that can be treated like drones. But as a rule, a Nexus is not a drone. A Nexus is a weapon you have equipped onto your mech. That's like a little robot swarm that attacks shit, pretty much, for you, and then comes back. A drone is a thing you deploy, pretty much. It's like a little dude that you deploy that can sort of act independently of you. And is treated as a separate character. Or like installment. Where Nexuses generally aren't. Does that make sense?
Makes a little bit of sense, yeah.
It's like a drone is like,
It's its
well,
own independent thing, but the nexus is kind of like a send out and come back kind of swarm.
yeah, a Nexus is just like a bee swarm. Like you just
Okay.
shoot at shit and then call back.
Can I
And
trade out one of the nexuses for like an up close shotgun?
sure. Your Ghoul Nexus is pretty good because you can choose what type of damage it is, so you can kind of be versatile with the damage.